think we are live. It is Friday, October 15th, and the time right now is 10:32 p.m. and we are in a different place tonight rather than be on the Stumbles channel where I normally do this kind of stream. I thought let's jump over and do it on the Strides channel. I have a longish video that I wanted to show everyone, or at least have some kind of excuse to use. And I've been pretty much going non-stop all day. Maybe my camera's a bit too high. When I woke up this morning, I grabbed some cereal, I went out, and I did a stream on Twitch. So if you're familiar with Twitch, it's a streaming platform a lot bigger than YouTube as a live streaming platform. So I'm going to be going on Twitch from time to time. It's not going to replace anything I do on this channel. It's not going to mean less content on this channel or less streaming on this channel. But what it does give me the opportunity to do is just stream and hang out. I've done 2 streams. One, I played some Rocket League and just hung out. And a bunch of you actually joined and we chatted and it was pretty cool. And I did an e-bike stream. So when I go to record my walks and my rides and my, whether it's e-bike, a scooter, or a walk, or sometimes when I'm coming home, there's a 30 or 40 minute ride that doesn't get recorded or doesn't get streamed. So I'm thinking it might be kind of neat to plug those gaps on Twitch. And it'll also make sure that I use all of my data. So if you're interested in following me on Twitch, head over there. I currently have a whopping 81 followers. So twitch.tv and just search Johnny Strides, but it's all one word. It's not 2 words. Oh, we're up to 82 followers. Thank you very much. And you can see a preview.
Sanjay is here. Hello.
Sanjay was there. See, there you go. So that was my ride this morning.
Losing.
Quality's just about the same. The chat's a little better on Twitch, but again, I'll be streaming from there time to time. Don't know if I'll stick with it. I've almost got affiliate status on Twitch. So if you want to head over there and give me a follow, that's great. If you're sick of me and this is borderline too much, then don't go over there and follow. And of course, there's my Johnny Stumbles channel. This also won't be going anywhere. I'm actually kind of ramping up the content on it a little bit. So I'm going to try to have 2 or 3 original videos every week. I'm going to try to throw some shorts on it. And the Sunday Night Stumbles, which is a stream not unlike this, except I get a little more fucked up sometimes in terms of alcohol. Occasionally I do some edibles. Lately we've been ordering food. And that's one more thing. At the end of my Sunday Night Stumble streams, I often, at least in the past, have been playing games, and those have been sort of invaded by some unfortunate trolley figures. Twitch will solve that problem. I'll be able to switch to Twitch come game time, and then only validated users will be able to join the games, and I'll be able to whisper the game codes to everyone. So we will be resuming games on Sunday Night Stumbles. I don't know about this Sunday, but at some point. And hopefully I can figure out how to stream on both platforms at once. It is possible. Hey, Pepsi Dude 1979 is now following me on Twitch. Welcome to Twitch, Pepsi Dude. So yeah, those are my plans. So now I've got 3 channels and an Instagram account. So today I streamed on Twitch. I streamed on this channel on the e-scooter. I went home, I got tomorrow's video ready on this channel. I uploaded a video for Stumbles and I premiered that. Then we hung out. Then I went out tonight in the pouring rain and I got soaked recording a video that should be Sunday's video, and now we're here. So this has been a non-stop day and I haven't even eaten yet. I do have food on the way. So when the food gets here, I hope you don't mind me eating it. I took this picture. That is my foot soaking wet. I took that on the bus on the way home. So if that gives you any indication as to what a Sunday's video will entail. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up a video. So again, I'm assuming you're already subscribed here and hopefully here. And here, that's a lot. Am I really going to keep this up? I don't know. Other people do it. But we'll see. So again, we're at 82 followers on Twitch. Hopefully 83. Thank you. And Vivian Johnson is on Twitch. So that was pretty awesome. And Rocky was there, and a bunch of regulars were there. So I'm going to fire up a video now. This is a video that I did for my Stumbles channel. Didn't get any views. No one cared. Maybe it sucked, but this is the e-bike range test on the Rise Fixie. I wanted to see how long the battery would last, which is kind of ironic because on my scooter stream today, I took that all the way until the battery died. So yeah, and I also moved the chat over here. That way my eyes are kind of like looking at where the camera is. So there's a little innovation. So I recorded the whole ride, so I'm going to play that in the background. Let's get that fired up. Oop. I think I'm going to need to move this above there. Why it is what it is now following me on Twitch. How is the volume on this? Hopefully the volume is just right, so you can still hear a little bit, but wow, there's a big delay. But I've got the video going here. And don't worry guys, haven't really been looking at you in the chat, but I will start chatting with you guys. I just wanted to get all of that out, and yeah. You can still hear a little bit, but wow, there's a big delay. Anyways, let me know if the cycling is fine. And this stream is brought to you by...
Fire up the Strava app.
Well, it's not brought to you by. That would actually probably not be legal. But I'm going to have this Voyager IPA while I wait for my lovely dinner to come. It's a 6% alcohol IPA. So let's hit the chat.
All right, I've got my helmet.
Brandon
on,
says,
and
how was your
I'm
week,
ready to
Johnny?
go.
My week was good. Alex says he filmed
fire up
every
the Strava
weekend.
app
Susan's here.
and
15
start
days
recording
until
a
her
ride.
birthday. Manish
And
is
when
here.
I'm done,
Harjot is here.
fun,
Bevy
I
is
will
counting down 6 days.
Come back
Brandon
to
just
this
got done
video
watching the
and
Dave Chappelle
let you know
special
how
on
it turned
Netflix.
out.
I watched that. Might be a bit too controversial to talk about it,
What I'll
but
do
I definitely
is I'll
laughed a
post
whole
the
lot.
full recorded
And I also
ride
felt very
on this
uncomfortable a
channel
whole lot.
in a couple of days
I almost
after
felt
this
like he
video.
was daring to
I'm
get
currently on
canceled.
Pedal Assist 5
As
right
if
now.
to say, like, what are you going to do? But anyways, we'll
I do post long form
we'll leave that out of it.
e-bike and
Vivian is having a
regular
thunderstorm,
cycling and scooter
so
rides on my
she'll
other
be here as
channel,
long as she
Johnny's
has
Rides.
power. Well, Vivian,
So if you're
you were
interested in
here
that sort of
for my
thing, you
stream
can
in the
check it
morning
out.
on Twitch, and now you're here on stream number 3 today.
And I also live stream
A rare Stumbles Hangout
well,
stream.
although normally for live
Thank you,
streaming,
Vivian.
I use my other e-bike. That's a fat tire bike with a front suspension. It's a smoother experience.
So how's the audio? Can you hear it? Can you not hear it? Is it okay?
So again, if you want to see this full ride, check back in
Okay, the audio sounds
a
okay.
couple of days on this
Maroof
channel
is
after it was
here.
first posted.
Donnell Voyager says, what
It'll be mostly
LCBO
a
did you
city
get that
ride.
IPA? I got it at,
I've got the thumb throttle.
don't worry, Brandon. It
Press
hit
all
your
the way now.
comment. I will show it.
And Toronto
SHIT is
a
not a banned word
relatively
here.
flat city.
I got it at the LCBO at the Young Eglinton
Although it
Center.
does slope down towards the
Debbie
lake,
says, what
so
did you order? You're going to have to wait and find out.
there will be a bit
According
of a
to
hill climb
Uber
coming
Eats,
back. And I'm going to try to
my
finish
dinner
up back
will
in this
be
area,
here.
so I can just ride home off
This
of
is
battery.
the
once
third
that
straight
happens.
home stream that I have ordered from home. 10:55 estimated arrival. There we go. And I just
So
got
here is Young Street. So for those just interested in the results,
someone's trying to bother
will
me.
see you
I
when
just
the
got
time is
yeah, you get the idea. Lisa says someone social today. Lisa D and Vivian and Rocky, also from the morning Twitch stream here on the rare Johnny Strides home stream at night, stream number 3. And I think all 3 of you were also on my afternoon stream as well.
That guy went right through
Zach
the red.
McNally, why did your comment get hidden? Follow Twitch. Oh yeah, no links.
Strava done.
If you
0.71
post any
kilometers
links,
already.
and that's just to keep people from spamming and trying to get you to click on stuff. So Nightbot will nuke all the links. I am still working on the ins and outs of Nightbot.
I've got the thumb
It seems to
throttle
be
fully
a
pressed.
little quick on
There
the
is no
trigger with
battery
some
percentage
things,
on this.
so we're still getting there.
There's
Johnny
just
has
a
so much
series of
IPA
5
and spirits,
bars.
he should start his own LCBO. I am, yeah, I don't know, maybe I should. Maroof, don't be sorry. Danielle is here. Oh yes, good luck on the job, Susan. Rocky, it's a little bit crazy. Hey, did someone beat me to showing Lisa D's comment? It's going to be a surprise mukbang. Well, we've got an actual video to watch. Maybe I'll shrink my head down to the size of a thimble,
Pedaling off the line.
so you guys aren't going to have to watch me
And throttle.
stream. It was fun, though, meeting Ginny today. If you saw my stream, I had this feeling that I needed to stream before the rain came. Everything said it was, all the forecasts said it's going to rain at like 2. So I was like, oh shit. And then it had rain all day on the forecast I checked. So I was like, if you're going to stream, go now. So I just jumped on my scooter, and then I realized Ginny was out. So I, at some point on Avenue Road, I looked up where she was, and then I made the decision to just be a very quick hello. I wasn't even going to say my name of my channel. I didn't want to come off like I'm looking for clicks or anything like that, but she asked me, so I let her know. And that was that. And Marcia, thank you for following me on Twitch. Yes, those are notification follows on Twitch. Chris says, is Nightbot a paid service? No, you'll notice a lot of YouTubers are using Nightbot. Nightbot can help find Carl, I don't know. I don't think it can.
Before this trip.
Jan says Twitch is the only thing you'll get close to social media. I think Twitch is the most removed from all the social media. It doesn't seem as heavily tied in with everything else, including YouTube. And I watched a good video on how people that have big Twitch channels don't necessarily have big Instagram followings or big YouTube followings. It's kind of its own little bubble that doesn't have a whole lot of crossover, but it is logical that a lot of big streamers on Twitch have YouTube channels for like highlights and videos and that sort of thing. Rocky says lots of streams today. Keep up the great work. Yes, and there will be no streams this weekend most likely, so that might be kind of a motivation behind all the streams today. Lisa says it is under the cover on the bed, or Teratopia said that. Oh, Teratopia said Lisa, it is under the cover of the bedway. Bevy says she was really pretty. She probably still is really pretty, but yeah, she's a cute girl. James, hello, new follower. You enjoyed the views of Toronto. Thank you. Karsto says I sniped Ginny and it was awesome. And Ken sniped Ginny yesterday. And I sniped Ken a few days before that and told him about Ginny. So that's why it's kind of funny that he sniped her. And Nightbot says weather for Toronto. Conditions are light rain. Man, it was pouring today. It's one of those videos that I recorded tonight. I'm not going to tell you where, but it was kind of raining lightly when I started. And then it got so bad and my shoes were so covered, I just ran across the street and jumped in a bus while filming a video.
8 kilometers in.
It's the first time I've ever pussed out of a video. Sorry if I used the wrong word, but you get the idea. First time I ever just decided to bail on a video because I was like, there's nothing else to see here. I'm just going to walk for 10 minutes and fill up the memory card. But I ran into the bus with my umbrella open, like a total idiot. So you can look forward to that at the end. The Pulse exhibit in the bedway. Susan wants to go. Have you thought about making a Discord server at some point? No, Brandon, but Twitch has chat, I think, going all day. Lisa says there's an art thing going on at the bedway. There's also is it Luminosity? There's something named similar to that. I've got it on my phone going on in Toronto, but It's a,
There's Avenue Road.
where is it?
Maybe I'll
But it's
cross
an
here.
online thing? What's it called? Luminato. Luminato. I was hoping to get out and record that. But then I found out it's an online thing. And there's also something going on at the ROM where they're displaying some movie outside on a projector. I don't know what that's all about. It says YouTube gives him enough car videos to fill his day. The last thing he needs is another platform for them. Well, Twitch is more of a streaming platform. It's not that good as a video platform. And it does some things pretty bad as a streaming platform as well. Like, you can't rewind mid-stream. If you miss something, you gotta wait till they're done the stream, and then you gotta wait till they've shared the stream. Stanley singing Sunny Days, sweeping the clouds away. You know what? I'm on the main channel here. The channel with 60,000 subscribers. Yet we have the same amount of viewers that I would have if we were on the Stumbles channel, which has like way less subscribers. I should have just done this on Stumbles. Oh well.
And it's south on Avenue Road.
Lisa Palmer says she'll just stick to YouTube for now. Yeah, it's a lot, but this is my full-time thing, so at least I owe it to myself to see what's on the other side. For Twitch, what if I lose my channel, I get canceled by YouTube for something? You need that parachute exit strategy. Like, I would have to pack up and go to Twitch, right? And go find a home there. At least I would be acquainted
One
with
big
it.
difference between this
At
and
least I
every
would
bike
know the ins and outs
is the riding
to some
position
degree
is a
and
lot
have some
more
kind of
customized.
audience there to kickstart it, right? So maybe there's some type of adpocalypse on YouTube. Like, I don't know. To me, it just seems like it's kind of fun, and at the same time, I might eat it someday. Brandon says this fall has been a pretty warm one. Vance Buses Gaming says only 141 watching. Yeah, what happens is YouTube knows when I'm streaming from home and when I'm streaming from mobile. And when I'm streaming from mobile, it pushes it out to like 5 times the amount of people as when I'm streaming from home. Like, it knows the software I'm using is OBS, the desktop version. It can tell by the title I wrote Hangout. Like, it analyzes what you're doing, and it even looks at the feed, and it knows I'm not live in the field. Because it knows those streams do way better, and they have better attachment, and more people watch them. So it's kind of freaky, but at the same time, it's cool that it can differentiate between this and that kind of stream, and that. But it's good because at least a whole bunch of people that wouldn't be interested aren't watching this and rolling their eyes, going, "This isn't Johnny walking around the city. What's going on?" Adil says, "Turn the video volume down." Is it too loud? I don't know if it's too loud, but we can turn it down a little bit.
And the thumb throttle on this is definitely not as comfortable as
How's
the
that?
thumb
I just
throttle.
turned it down. Is there a reason why you don't stream on Twitch instead? It's a better live stream platform, says Victor. I'm not sure it is. And a lot of big... it's got a better chat, but when you're on mobile, the chat kind of sucks. And my audience is on YouTube. My videos are on YouTube. It just makes sense to kind of have... I mean, this channel here, Johnny Strides, is what I do. Stumbles and the other stuff are all like secondary. I don't like Johnny Stumbles gets like 1,000 views a day. Do you know what 1,000 views a day is? It's like not even $4 US. So obviously it's just worth it to keep everything where my audience is. So that's it. But I'm gonna plug the holes with Twitch. I explained earlier. And Cornish Coves, $5. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Cornish Coves. Thank you very much. Vans Buses Gaming says, I watch Twitch streams and YouTube streams. Yeah, Twitch definitely has a younger demographic. Like, even I'm confused. They don't use dollars. They have some weird currency. You're like, does this make any sense? It's called bits. I have bits. I gave bits to someone and they're like, thank you for 100 bits. And I'm like,
Bloor and Avenue.
I don't know what I just did, but okay.
I'll be on Queen's Park and I'll
Kim
take that.
Lola says hello. Hello, Kim. Lisa, it is
Pretty much full speed.
probably, and Twitch is more. I don't know if you watch Ginny, she hangs out and streams for 9 hours,
Okay, we are
like 5-6 days a week. That's nuts.
4 minutes. Sorry. 4.37 kilometers.
Carl, that's neat. Hey. Hello? Thank you. My food is here. Harjot says I follow you on Twitch. How many Twitch followers are we up to right now? How many Twitch followers? Fans Buses Gaming. We're up to 87 Twitch followers. Sweet. The bits are confusing. So I apologize, but I will be eating. I have been on the go all frickin' day. I literally had a bowl of cereal, like half a bowl of cereal. And then I had a smoothie. And then that's it. That's all I've had all day. I've had nothing. So I'm looking forward to this food arriving. Yeah, Victor, and probably has somebody organizing and helping out with all the arrangements, because that's an ass load of stuff she has to do. Lisa D had tie tonight. Teratopia says it's a burger. Maybe. Rowan Perry, that's hilarious. I've had a few people tell me that they found themselves in their videos. Fans Buses Gaming is jealous. He only has 12 Twitch followers. Do you have any Twitch content? Kim loves Canada. Oh, so long heyo. Dehan Mingu. I hope I said that right. Jenny is going to go international, dedicated to having no life. Yeah, I mean, I want to travel too. I want to go buy SIM cards in foreign countries and do live streams and put videos up, but I want to do that in like 1 and 2 week chunks, maybe every other month, and still spend the vast majority of my time and content here. That's kind of the idea. What she does is just non-stop traveling. It's nuts. Godwin, I saw that. I don't know, Stanley. Don't know what that building on the right is. Emma wants to visit Toronto, but the Arrive can't app is confusing.
A few seconds before the auto pause kicks in. That's what's going on. I don't normally use that.
Cheryl, yeah, I just, every once in a while, I like to do that in this channel. I think my food is here, guys. I buzzed the guy in a while ago. I'm going to go check. He didn't knock, though. That means he just put the food down and left. Food is here. So, by the way, if you're wondering what this video is, in case you're newer to the chat, we do have 176 viewers. So we're climbing. We're climbing. We're getting there. This video is me riding the Rise Fixie bike until the battery dies. I better hide that. But if you're wondering what food I got, we got Dave's Hot Chicken tonight. So my $18 combo came out to about $30 with delivery fees and tip. Isn't that a deal? $30 for glorified fast food to come to your door. It is raining, and I was out all day working, so whatever. What did I get, though? This is more of a stumbles thing. I'm not going to make this about the food, but if you are wondering, maybe I can turn the camera down. We got a slider, a tender, and fries. So that'll be the meal. And the slider looks like that, and it's got, I got medium spicing on here. All right. There's a look at my gut. So I'm gonna go get a fork because they didn't give a fork. I just went and washed my hands, but they didn't give me a fork. They gave me their sauce, but I think I want some ketchup. Ooh, these fries are good. And Susan says it costs the same as Bude Chige. Yeah, it is huge for a slider. But it's good.
I don't think that guy could believe that I was going to stop there. We're at 5.9.
Okay, Bevy, have a good night. And I've got my Fuck Heinz. I got my French's brand ketchup. If you know about Leamington, Ontario, you would not be a fan of Heinz. Cornish says that food should jump your batteries.
Right turning car.
I'm going to turn the volume up on the video since I'm going to be talking a bit less. Carl, I'm very talented. Stanley, I live very close to Yonge Street, but I just wanted someone to bring me my food tonight. That's a slider. Not. Care1283 is now following. Thank you, Care. Cornish, Leamington used to be where Heinz Canada made a lot of their ketchup, and they relied on a lot of the Leamington farmers. But they pulled the plug on that to go to cheaper tomato sources, basically killing the town. And then French's came in and took over the old factory and re-employed not all but some of the workers and a lot of the local farms. So Heinz was moving a lot of that south. That's why I switched to French's. That's all. It's just a thing I like. I mean, obviously for them, it's a marketing thing. Like, this makes sense. Let's just go and do this. But I still like that they did it. It was the right thing. Cheryl says you don't cook much. No, I don't. Jimmy Morrow, good evening. Alex passed through Leamington. Everyone who drives to Detroit passes through Leamington.
This intersection has. I believe the road is closed. It's off to the west, which is on my right.
Fans Buses Gaming is grabbing ice cream at 11. So where am I now? I'm going south on University Avenue, it looks like.
fixed gear is moving pretty good.
Stephen F 666. I think my notifications now don't work for YouTube. It's just based on Twitch or the stream alerts.
And the bike lane is.
Oh, that's neat, Cornish.
These bumpy roads. This
Brandon, I have
throttle is really
hopes
not
that happens. The burger is good. Did I ever think I would be on this
my
channel
bike
eating?
rattling
No.
apart.
It is what it is. Real Man says enjoy that grill. It is excellent. Like Dave's Hot Chicken, when they first opened up in Parkdale, there was always a massive lineup. You can see it in my videos. Anything from Parkdale, I'd always like look at Dave's Hot Chicken. Like, what the hell? There's so many people lined up. Now they're in Midtown, so I'm very, very grateful for that. I agree, Emma. It's a either they both can or they both shouldn't. It's a bit of a contradiction.
I'm not sure what you saw via that.
TL Steve, yeah, I talked about that earlier. How, ironically, that that scooting stream I did was a bit of a test of the battery on that one. I have not, JD. I don't even know what that is. Is that a thing in Toronto?
I'm going at full speed right now. This bike goes 32, but apparently I'm only going 30. This is the onboard computer. What does Strava say?
Brandon says PJ Clux is the best.
I can't get my smartphone to turn on. Strava said.
Janet, you mean why I didn't premiere this morning? Nobody watched my video, Toronto morning commute, walk to York Mills.
Says I think that's my average speed.
I hadn't had a video do that poorly in a very long time. I have no idea. Maybe it was the thumbnail, maybe... I don't know, the walk was alright. It was an early morning walk, but that certainly doesn't encourage me to get up in the morning and do too many more walks. Brandon, I'm
And here's Clarence Square.
pretty I'm pretty careful about that. I would not be hitting a mirror. Where have you been that is literally ranked some of the best in the city? Oh, I don't know, Lisa, but I would put this ahead of it, having never tasted it.
And I guess
And
I'm
for my money,
right
the
on
best,
the clock here.
thank you, Vivian, thank you. The best chicken in the city is at the Stockyards. That's the best fried chicken on St. Clair. Hands down, nothing comes close.
This would take me up through Chinatown, but
All right, Rocky, thanks
I
for
want to turn left here.
sticking with me for 3 streams tonight. So I've got this massive chicken tender here. And I'm almost thinking this should be lunch tomorrow. A, it's awkward to eat on stream. B, I'm not full, but I also could stop eating. So maybe I'll exercise some restraint. Yoni loves the Stockyards. Yes,
Head north up Spadina here.
it's phenomenal.
Go through Chinatown. I still got a lot of battery.
The only thing I don't like, at least I'm ignoring that. The only thing I don't like about the Stockyards is that it's not licensed, but I get it. They don't want people like ordering another drink after their meal because it's so hard to get a table in there during busy times. They just want you in and
I
out.
would have made it.
So it's a business decision, but
So this will take me through the main entertainment or nightlife area.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason
At least
behind
the
that.
biggest one. There's several in the city, of course.
Carl says chicken tender, add some sour cream to that. Well, we've
I
got
think I'll keep going all the way
this sauce, which I'll be
until I get to Roncesvalles, maybe.
adding, but I'll heat it up tomorrow.
That'll be in the Parkdale neighborhood.
Arjad is here. Fans Buses Gaming is responding to a comment I can't even read. Brandon Entz's Burgers Priest. I don't know. Burgers Priest is okay. I think Rudy blows it away. It's no secret. If Eker says, I like your channel, thank you. Eat it, we like the food ASMR. I was talking about in my other channel how the sounds of people eating drives me nuts. So I don't think I want to be the one making those sounds on a live stream. Alcohol and fried chicken are probably best kept separate. I don't know if I agree with that.
I have never
Eric,
seen someone actually pedal.
we need to see the final product, but
That's right in front
it
of me.
may or may not be cool. The northern market is looking pretty
much
good.
Junior investments.
Stockyards remind you of Tim Hortons. Get them in fast and gone. Yeah, but I mean, if you owned a business, do you want people like just sitting there sipping drinks when you have a lineup like 30 people deep trying to get in?
I think he got them for going through the intersection, which they're not supposed to do.
Ryan Rides, agree with you. You just fixed a flat. I might need to call you next time I have a flat. That's one of the reasons why I have a scooter with hard tires. I don't want to have to deal with flats. Alright, let's get a little bit of ketchup in here. I'm going to eat a few fries, and I think we're going to call this a meal. In-N-Out should come to Toronto. In-N-Out, yeah, I think In-N-Out is better than Shake Shack.
Transit priority corridor. So as you can see, only authorized vehicles are allowed through, including bicycles, fortunately.
Jimmy, was that a joke?
I do have this camera
Johnny
plugged
G
in on
drinks
battery.
Steam whistle. Yeah, they kind of sold out. They said it was all about the Pilsner, and they weren't going to make any other beers, and now they have all the colors of the rainbow with its own flavor, so I don't know. JD says he is talking about the stockyards at Christie. Yes, that is the only stockyards I would talk about in a high regard. Hey, we're up to 195 viewers on a home stream. Sweet. Fans Buses Gaming says you're making a waffle. Making a waffle or heating a waffle? You know, the Eggo Light and Fluffy are some fantastic waffles if you cook them proper. I would definitely not mind having some of those. I have not, JD. Oh man, save some pickles for tomorrow, Johnny. I'm one of these people that loves pickles.
So I am out of downtown now.
Well, you have a Pop-Tart with that waffle while you're at it. Okay, I'm gonna...
You know what? I said I was gonna go to.
put this food away and escape with a second meal out of it.
Roncesvalles.
So I still have
Take a little detour.
a whole
to the
tender
exhibition place
and
now.
some fries left. Here's the part where I'm a total idiot. Half the time I do this, the next day I'll wonder what's for lunch. And then I'll do something stupid like have a bowl of cereal. And then a few days later I'll find that I left myself all these leftovers that I didn't even remember that I had. Hey Johnny, do you use Handbrake to compress videos? Michael, no. I don't. You want to send YouTube as large a file and with the biggest bit rate possible because YouTube is already going to squeeze the living bejesus out of anything you send it. So always send it maximum quality. That way, when YouTube compresses it,
Over 28 minutes of ride time.
it's not going to be taking something that you've already compressed and compressing it further, if that
20
makes sense.
kilometers.
Providing you have the upload speed and the bandwidth availability. Lisa says reheat it in the oven. No, this is going in the microwave. This is going in the microwave. Alright, I'm going to go. Actually, we're going to wait a little bit. Someone once told me you only put room temperature food in the fridge. So we're going to let it come down
Makes more sense.
to match the ambient temperature of the Strides house, and then I will throw it in the
I
fridge.
guess there's a chance I'll hit the advertised range of 80 to 120 at that rate, but more likely there's no chance.
Happy-go-lucky one. Hello. Where are we in this video? What's gonna happen is when this video comes to an end, the stream is gonna come to an end.
I can definitely tell the difference
And
between the
I had this other idea. Maybe after the stream I'll go on Twitch, but no, we're gonna
This one really takes its sweet time
hold off on that.
on the hills.
I have done enough.
Although this is a much lighter
And besides, I
bike,
need
it's
to
about 34 pounds.
denoise the video I recorded tonight because it's a night video. So there's going to be a lot of like, it looks like film grain, but it's actually noise in the sky, and that's a super intensive. Even with like an 8-core CPU, it still takes me all night to do. What's your favorite part of Toronto? I've answered that many a time, but I'll do it again. I would say the Annex, and I'll throw in
Exhibition grounds.
Harvard Village. We'll expand that area.
Good place
Liberty
to burn some
Village.
battery at full
No,
speed.
I have very mixed feelings about Liberty Village. I feel like
Some long
it
stretches
had
without
that
much
Brooklyn
braking.
potential, and then it just got this generic developer kind of blah paintbrush applied to it. So it should be amazing. Instead, it's pretty good. Oh, Lisa, congratulations. That means they're going obviously in the right direction. Claudia says, what are you watching on TV? I am watching Dr. Death. It's an excellent show.
Of course they hit it
You do
right.
edibles on your other
Did
channel?
I say that?
I do. Do you nerds? I don't. Nerds? I don't eat nerds. Not since I was like 5. I guess you won't record a video because Saturday is not your day and there's an I might do one in the afternoon, Alex. I have dinner plans tomorrow. Then I'm going to come home and watch Bellator. Chuck Diamond! Channel member. God tier channel member. Chuck Diamond says, hey, 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 with the $20
Every
super
year
chat.
except the
Thank
last
you,
two.
Chuck Diamond.
They won't
Long
bring
time no
delivery.
see. Although you did pop into a stream a few weeks ago. I don't remember these things. I do. Eugenade says you live in the Annex. What Lisa likes to call the Annex is really Harvard Village. But hey, there's no shame in that. Oh, did my camera connection just died? Sorry guys, let me try to fix this here.
There's BMO Field, home of the Toronto Argos of the Canadian Football League and the Toronto FC of Major League Soccer.
My camera died.
All right.
Do-do-do-do-do.
What are you doing?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Are we back?
All these big parking lots. You do your 3-point turn there.
We're back. There's the camera, or the keyboard. You can see a couple of bicycles back there. Yeah, I can't use my balcony,
I'm
so
still
I've
waiting for
got...
that first battery bar to drop. Oh, there we go.
In my apartment, look how ridiculous this is. I have a scooter behind my couch. And I have an e-bike in my hallway. How ridiculous is that?
I'm actually down a few
And over here, I have an e-bike. Oh,
I
the camera just shut off.
stupidly, I was
Why do you keep shutting
looking
off?
at my maximum speed earlier
And then there.
because that was set to
I have a
5
regular
instead of the
bike.
battery bars on the top.
What is that all about? And then over there, my TV. Alright, let's get this thing lined up again. next.
What are all these people here for? Looks like there's some kind of show going on.
TS Steve says the water is back in the building. Yeah, the water's been back for a while.
Millennial
Oops,
beer.
wrong way. The water has been back for a while. Should mount one of those bad boys on the wall. I got concrete walls. You know how hard it is to mount anything to concrete walls.
In the bike lane.
COVID Hippo says cool stream setup. Well, I've got the boom mic just taking a dip here.
And the ride back
Yeah,
up
BMO
north
Field
is
was
gonna
rocking,
be
but
battery.
what was not rocking were the lineups to get in. They were super slow. JD says, I've seen a few move-in bikes around town. Can you change tires on it? Well, I got a flat tire. I don't know anything about that, unfortunately. But the guys at Move-In actually came and picked up my bike and fixed the tire for me, which was awesome. Brandon, I don't know why that would be. Nouvelle costs. I can look that up, actually. I think it's a little. It's a little over 30 pounds or something.
So
I don't know if it's that heavy.
Again, I really have
Electric scooters.
no idea what that means.
Hey, it is $7.39 now. They lowered the price. Do they list the weight? I don't know. I think it's like.
If I do get caught far from home,
Here we go.
I shouldn't be taking my bike.
13.5 kilograms is how much it weighs,
Which would be the case.
which is 29 pounds. Yeah, 30 pounds. So it's easy to one-handed. Easy to one-handed. You just need a hammer drill, which are really cool, and will also shake the hell out of my building.
I think I've hit some traffic here.
All right, Fans Buses Gaming, peacing out. Have a good night, Fans Buses Gaming. We have 198 viewers. Just a reminder to go over to Twitch and follow me there if you're interested in random streams. I also have another channel, Johnny Stumbles, and of course this channel. Fans Buses Gaming says bye to Claudia, Alex, Susan, and Lisa. I will see you guys later. Claudia M says okay, I liked this video. Thank you. Claudia M, I liked that you liked this video.
Not sure if left turns are allowed here.
Yeah, Nouvelle, my single speed bike is so light. When I switch to all these devices with batteries and motors, man, even my scooter is way heavier than my single speed bike.
Not supposed to ride past a streetcar while the lights are on.
All right, Brandon N, have a good night. I'll probably be heading to bed. After this stream, I'll probably play some Rocket League, and then we'll head to bed. And then I'm meeting friends for dinner, so I might as well plan out a video that I could record and then just show up where I need to be. I'm trying to be efficient like that. And also, tonight's video was not a downtown video. It's a really cool neighborhood, but it's not one that I've recorded in a while. So maybe, and with this morning's video being a flop and tomorrow's video being a bike ride, I could probably do another downtown video. We'll see. Maybe Kensington.
And it's back to King Street West in the Parkdale neighborhood.
All right, Chuck Diamond, thank you very much for the super chat. Have a good night, sir. Yes, and yes, Claudia. Oh, Kevin, that is neat. I don't know who that is, but Paul Bettany. I'll look into that. Remember Island Foods. That's ringing a bell. Luke Kang's e-bike cost 5,000 Canadian. That is quite a lot. Heading to the Art Gallery of Ontario tomorrow for the Picasso preview. Sounds like something you'd be into, if I know you at all, based on your chat history. Zero, Tom. Yes, Alex, that is exactly it. I rode from Casa Loma. I won't say where else I rode, but it was pretty cool.
Okay, so my
There's an
battery
asshole in a
meter
Porsche
is
going way
actually
too fast in
4
it.
and 3 bars.
Ooh, I gotta make a highlight clip from tonight's video. I gotta do a YouTube Shorts.
And it's at a 5.
Alright, I think I now have something to do tomorrow.
My other bike does that.
Edit
It's
tomorrow's,
based on how
edit
you're
Sunday's
riding.
video, upload it, and make a
on
couple of
full
YouTube
throttle on
Shorts
max
that'll
speed.
publish on the
When
Strides
I
channel.
switch to a lower assist level and a lower speed, I can actually gain a bar or two of battery. It's just sort of based on if you keep riding like this, this is how much battery you'll have left. So this bike might be operating on the same
Rimp Johnny's
principle.
balcony closed, didn't get 2 beer to finish. What are you drinking? We're drinking... I am drinking incredibly slowly tonight. This Voyager IPA. It's 6%. Vivian Johnson even figured out how to get Twitch on her TV after you got it on your phone. What kind of TV? There is no Twitch app for Samsung TVs. But if you have like a Roku or Fire Stick or Apple TV or any of those, you can download this Twitch app. But for some reason, like on the Samsung Smart TVs itself, you cannot get a Twitch app. Like, what's up with that? Claudia says, who are you rooting for in baseball? I am rooting for my fantasy football team and for Ryan Bader and Vadim Nemkov to win tomorrow. And I want to see Benson Henderson get the win over Brent Primus. Ryan Ride says he streamed on Twitch last week, but didn't save the video. Yeah, my first Twitch stream also didn't save. There's a setting you have to check. If you go into channel settings, you'll find it somewhere. It's just a little tab you have to activate. What kind of content are you planning to do on Twitch? Maria Walks, I'm doing content like this where I just hang out and play some games on my computer and chat with people. I'm also planning on doing rides from where I finished. So whenever I take my e-bike or scooter to a ride, let's say I'm going somewhere that's 40 minutes away, I might stream the ride from here to there. Or if I finish somewhere that's a bit far, I might stream the ride from there to here. So kind of, I don't want to say filler content, but it really is just a reason to just make some more streams. Or why not? I'm traveling anyways. It can be fun.
Let's see.
Oh, Vivian, you added the app to what platform though?
What are my options here? Oh, it looks like it's completely
Liz,
blocked off.
279, you're so busy lately. Our favorite lurker who never chats. You always super chat and you never chat with people. You used to chat with people. I remember you and there was someone I saw you chatting with. But, I mean, that's none of my business what you do with your time, but thank you very much for the 279. Nouvelle. Yeah, I think Twitch is one of those things where the general demographic is like under 35, but certainly there's, I mean, everybody can access it just fine. It just seems to be a younger place, but it's also different and it's kind of fun. No, Lucan. Ryan Rides Toronto is your Twitch. Oh, was Ryan Rides taken? Ubaid is glad I'm on Twitch now. Behind the scenes stream on Twitch. Yeah, that sounds more like a stumbles kind of video. But I really could just be doing all this stuff on my other channel too. But whatever. We'll figure it out. You're hoping the weather cooperates on Sunday in the morning. I will be at home in my bed all Sunday morning.
I'm gonna make it to Roncesvalles after all.
That is neat, Cheryl.
Hospital on the left.
Claudia thought I was a baseball fan. I am, but I don't really have any horses left in the race. I'm watching, but I'm not pulling for anyone. Well, Vivian, you are smarter than most of the people here. Congrats. You got it to work. All right, the real man. Have a good night. Yes, why did I start the stream so late? And now I'm committed to finishing this video that has 53 minutes left. We're going to be here till 12:20.
And the gradual uphill climb begins.
Janet likes payback scammers. Maybe I could do some of those. I could accept some phone calls and stream what happens. JD says the younger demographic is what you need to gravitate towards. No, I think we've got such a fantastic community of people of all walks of life here. I wouldn't want to
At a stop sign. I kind of
get
take them as yield signs.
the blinders on and look just for a younger demographic. And from a selfish business point of view, that demographic doesn't pay very much. The gaming channels on YouTube do, like, if I get 1,000 views and someone playing video games on YouTube gets 1,000 views, who do you think is getting more ad revenue? And by an enormous factor, it's not the gaming channel. That's kind of a dumpy demographic to put all your eggs in the basket. Especially like the kids channels. A lot of them get like, they'll have crazy amounts of views, like 1 million a day, and then another channel will get 40, 50,000 views a day and be doing just as good. So I'm happy with this. With YouTube, it casts kind of a broader net and a broader appeal, and I like that. Stanley McNulty says Canada needs an NFL team. Toronto Bills, anyone? Yes, I've been a proponent that an NFL team in Toronto wouldn't even kill the Argos, because the Argos have such a small but loyal and hardened fan base. They're still going to get their 15,000 fans a game. If anything, they might get more because the NFL team has created interest in football, and the NFL tickets would be out of reach for a lot of people. Anyways, thank you for the $2, Stanley. Claudia was falling asleep. Yeah, Alex, I don't know. At some point. Oh, Mike, that is tough to hear.
It's so slow.
Hope it works out for you. Is Yonge and Wellesley the worst intersection for potholes? Man, anything south of Yonge and Bloor to Yonge and College is absolutely atrocious. So Yonge and Wellesley is definitely up there. All right, Tom, that would be neat. Yeah, Lisa, kind of IRC days, paranormal witness girl. Maybe tell us ghost stories. I don't believe in haunted places. I know your name is Paranormal Witness Girl, so I don't mean to be rubbing you the wrong way, but
28 kilometers per hour right now.
I don't
So I guess with
think
a slight
that
incline, it can't quite hit
paranormal activity is a thing.
32. Maybe if I were
You will have to
lighter.
tolerate a lot of trolls if you cater to a younger demographic. That's true, Michelle. All right, Mark H. Gotta sleep. Have a good night. All right, Cornish
What
Coves.
is this guy doing?
Let's make an art movie. Maybe I should make the Johnny Strides movie. I could always put it on the Stumbles channel if it's no good. In 10 or 12 weeks, we can do the Kringle Santa Walk again. We can, Cheryl. I did that, I did the Inglewood one
Alright, I'm down to
last
2
year, but I didn't
battery
like how it
bars.
came out, so I put it on the Stumbles channel. This year, I'll just put it on the main channel. They would need a new NFL. Yeah, but that would be a given. They build those like they're nothing in the States. I have heard that the Christmas market is back on. Stanley says, let's start a petition, bring the NFL to Canada. Oh, there are very well-heeled business types that are already on that case for us. Don't worry about that. Johnny, my gimbal keeps twitching and so forth. Time for a new one. Hey, maybe, Lisa. Why is your gimbal twitching? Maybe do upgrade the firmware if that's available.
The auto pauses.
And if not, get a new one. It should still be under warranty, right?
Riding,
Guarantee Johnny used to use ICQ back in the day. 2813772 was my ICQ number. I have a 6-digit ICQ number that I still have access to in a way. So I'm keeping that one with me with my Bitcoin keys. It is going to the grave. But my main ICQ channel was 2813772. Johnny, you don't need to believe in something to be a fiction writer.
Let's start getting back up to Midtown.
Ryan Rides, you are streaming on Twitch tomorrow? What time? We might, Boy Meets Girl, find a building that looked the same in New York and Toronto.
Up to about St. Clair.
Do it. Why would Ken be featured in the Johnny Strides movie, Claudia?
That's best to get out of the way. Alright.
Do you think Canada will qualify for the World Cup? I think, personally, I think the World Cup should be boycotted because all of those stadiums were built with modern day slave labor. Not to talk about a controversial, it shouldn't be controversial, but they're literally taking the passports of these people and putting them in debt and making them work in absolutely atrocious conditions. Like, I'm so disgusted by it. I will still probably watch the World Cup because it's the World Cup, but I don't give a flying fuck, to be honest with you. But hopefully we get in for the sake of our soccer program, and then the World Cup can go to a place that kind of respects human rights 4 years later in Canada and the US and Mexico. There's a a bit of a rant for you. Hopefully YouTube doesn't throw down the hammer on me for that. A spooky story as practice might be a good idea. The Headless Horseman of West Toronto. ICQ, wow, that's old. Yeah, do you remember the uh-oh when you used to get an ICQ message?
Alright, I'm not sure if this is a bike lane or a sidewalk. Cleared out.
Yeah, Luke Hang, but the shorts videos don't
It's
make
a
any
sidewalk,
money.
I
Even if you
apologize.
get 50,000 plus views on the shorts videos, you make nothing.
And I think that's
So
what it is.
it's like TikTok.
Fortunately, there's no one in it.
So I don't really see the appeal. I'm doing shorts on
Blue Street.
Stumbles, but I'm not going for that viral
It's quite continuous, except for
mass
one
appeal
stretch
kind of
there.
short. Ottawa Wonder says Ken has been quiet lately. Ken popped into my premiere earlier today.
I'm not going to be able to go full speed.
Ken is one of the Strides universe. Who are the characters in the Strides universe? Ken, Singing Man. Who else? I mean, there's lots of people in the online community. Tom Tim Tum is in the Strides universe. Ryan Rides could be. He's been in a few videos. He's made an appearance. Hopefully there's a
Street to turn north up of maybe Landfill.
collab at some point soon. Lisa D says ICQ Psy AM. AIM was nasty.
Sorry, yeah.
AIM and MSN were just trash. ICQ, you could send offline messages. So if you weren't there and you were offline, I could send you a message. And when you logged in, you would get that message. AIM, it would just say, you are offline. Go F yourself. So, disagree. AIM was garbage. It was all about ICQ. Plus,
Left here.
you had the number. The number was cool. Johnny Stumbles could joust with Ken with pool noodles? Maybe. JD, online though, the ad revenues, maybe in terms of like getting super chats and that sort of thing, but I don't want to be in that position to be relying on that. I get almost like 60-70% of what I get is from ads. And young people don't pay any bills on that. Walking Man Dude is in that universe. Yes, the Walking Man Dude is in that universe. ICQ was or still is complicated? No, ICQ is easy. JD says this is where you take the sidewalk. No, you never take the sidewalk on a bike. If you do, and you're in a city like Toronto and you're over the age of 14, you're an asshole. And I will double down on that all day long. Don't take your bike on the sidewalk. Yeah, Lisa, it just depends on the stream. How did you like Tom Tim Tung's scooter? Tom Tim's Tung's scooter, that is tongue twister, is amazing. Ryan Rides, Tom let me ride his scooter, and it was super. He has 1,000 watts in each wheel. It's nuts. AK should visit you in Toronto, Paranormal Witness Girl. Yeah, we've talked about it. Hopefully. I told him maybe it's better to hold off in the winter and try for like spring. Not that winter isn't cool here, but if you're coming here for the first time and you're doing what he does, and then you can hit Montreal, which you definitely don't want to do in the winter, and you can get more out of Niagara Falls, maybe squeeze in Ottawa. It just makes sense to do that type of thing. Bouquet wants a compilation of yelling at shitty drivers. Duvel, do people that did not appear in videos count as part of... They're like the tertiary universe, right? It's a little different. AR says, Johnny, we love you. You are the dammest best ever. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go throw my French's ketchup and what's left of my dinner in the fridge. Alexa, remind me to heat up my chicken tomorrow at 12 p.m. Wing Zero, I saw your comment. Yeah, Hamilton's a different animal. In Burlington, those places, if riding on your bike on the sidewalk is allowed there, and you legitimately don't want to die on the road because drivers will just mow you down, that makes sense. But in Toronto, we actually have a bylaw against it. I mean, speeds are never more than 50 on most of the streets, sometimes 60, so don't be on the sidewalks. It's different. It's not apples to apples to compare doing that in Toronto to Burlington. Lisa says you need a reminder to eat. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get hungry and I'm gonna like make a bowl of cereal or heat up some Eggos or pull something out of the freezer, and it's not gonna occur to me that I have leftover food in the fridge. So at least Alexa will tell me before I would normally eat lunch that, hey, you've got some food in here. Devin, that sucks. Alexa is a girl he keeps in his closet. Maybe. Wow, I said that, and Alexa is now playing Jesse's girl. Now she's playing is not a girl. Alexa, stop it! Alexa, bad assistant. AR, I should be on the CBC National. No. No, I can't picture. I don't think that's it. Ryan Ride says 1,000 watts. That's all. It's 1,000 watts in each wheel. Yes, we're on DuPont now. At some point, I was like, hey, I gotta start heading back to Midtown. So now we are heading east on DuPont Street. Lisa D is drinking wine. I think we're just gonna stick to this one beer tonight. I'm gonna get plenty drunk tomorrow night. Vivian Johnson, time to say goodnight. Thank you. You've been chasing me around the internet today. Yes, you did. On Twitch. And then on this channel when I was outside. Now on this channel inside. JD says you can literally get smoked if you don't take the sidewalk. Maybe in Burlington, but in Toronto, you take the sidewalk, you're an asshole. I will say that all day long. It's like if a motorcycle doesn't feel safe on the road, can it just take the bike lane? No. Why should someone on a bike take the sidewalk? They shouldn't. Yes, you can, dude. CBC all the way. Is that working for you? You have Alexa, but never asked her to do anything, really. I use and abuse my Alexa in a good way. It's important to realize that she is not really a human, so it's okay to be a little bit harsh on Alexa and use her. She is a service that you paid for, which is weird that we give her these human-like qualities, but She's not. So it's okay. Be a little rough on your Alexa. Is the banging from your neighbor above stop? Michelle Briggs, yeah, at night I haven't heard it, but during the day they're still working on the balcony, so there's still nasty banging. And we are going east on DuPont. Still in a 40. Alexa, delete my browser history. Why wouldn't you just do what I do? I use a private. Well, I'm showing you this.
This is Doverport.
AR, I tried to approve your message and it got hidden. Oh, you retracted it.
Shoulders and neck are a bit sore.
Your Alexa sometimes doesn't understand your Latina accent. Yeah, I guess that can be challenging for people. I've heard people some Scottish people have trouble with Alexas.
Well, it was fully charged when I started it.
Alexa, finish Alexa, finish the Eglinton LRT.
5 kilometers. Okay, there's 2 bars left. on
Sorry,
the
Stanley, she doesn't know that one, but thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. But Alexa doesn't know that one. She will not be finishing
Well, I
the
thought it
Eglinton
said
LRT,
275
which
kilometers when I turned on the computer.
was
Now it
approved in
says
2007.
5.6.
And then in
Like
2010,
discrepancy. I'll go with
when
Strava
Rob
as being
Ford
more
was
accurate
elected,
of
the
the two.
first thing
But
he
this is
did
really
was
just based
he
on real
killed it
rotations.
as part of Transit City. And then City Council was like, no. So they put forward a motion to reinstate it. And fortunately, that passed. And then they started building the damn thing. And here we are in 2021. And if you were to walk out on Eglinton, where there's construction, you'd be like, 11 years went by, and this place is still a disaster. So, but it was actually supposed to have been built earlier. It should be open by now. And if Rob Ford didn't delay it by a year, it would definitely probably be open by now.
Slowest minivan.
JD says, do you ever stop at a stop sign? Always, unless it's in a residential area. Then
Just put your
Idaho
fours on.
stop.
You're gonna
That's
be a
where you
jackass like
very
that.
slowly roll through a stop sign and treat it like a yield sign.
Also learn how to
That's
reverse
it's actually been proven that that's safer for cyclists to do than coming to a complete stop. There's countless studies that show that, and in Idaho they've adopted that as a law, and no cop would ever give you a ticket for it. Lisa D says, "Rip Transit City." Yes, rip it indeed.
Shaw has bike
Also, the Eglinton LRT shouldn't even be a thing because we had a Eglinton West subway line in 1994
lanes, maybe.
that was funded and approved by Bob Ray. And then in 1995, when Mr. Harris took over, he killed it. He also killed the full Shepherd line. So between Mike Harris and Rob Ford, we have been set back into the Stone Ages transit-wise. So thank you.
Or Bathurst or
Thank you.
Christie.
Thank you for your cooperation. And glad you sold the 407, Mr. Harris. Good move. And also firing a whole generation's worth of young teachers. Also really good move. Really good move. Can't tell I'm not a big fan of that idiot. Luke Kang lives on Roehampton. It's a disaster. Yeah, all of everything east of Yonge Street is pretty bad. Or pretty bad in the Yonge and Egg area.
Speaking of which, here is Christie.
Oh, you're getting... I know that they closed one of the lines in Ottawa, right? But I don't know the full story behind that. Hey, KDM, long time no see. How is Windsor? Correct? Do I remember? Oh, you're going to go buy the mural on Fat Pasha. Rip Shepherd East. Yes, we got a stump of a subway line, though. Who else says Harris is such a big meanie? Him and Mr. Eves. The worst duo in the history of time. You remember Doug Ford would always repeat subways, subways, subways. Well, subways are what sells in the election, right? That's why John Tory campaigned on the stupidest thing in the history of time, which was the one-stop subway extension I think it's like a $4 billion subway extension that replaces 5 stops from like Warden or Kennedy up to Scarborough Town Center. And he actually campaigned and won. He got votes for people in favor of the one stop. Thankfully, Metrolinx shot it down, and we're now getting a 3-stop extension. But people like the word subway. They think it's good. That's why he campaigned on that. It is, Teo Steve. It is. The Confederation LRT line has been closed for 3 weeks now. Oh, I did not know that. Ottawa's LRT derailed. How do I not know this? How do I not know this? Devin Sullivan, thank you. He says, thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. Could you please give Johnny a thumbs up below the video to help his channel? Thank you. Ryan Ride says I'm triggering him. Sorry. We're just trying to hang out on Friday night, not get triggered. And now I'm trying to stay up. 32 more minutes of this video. We can do it. You can do it. What do you think about the New York City subway system? I thought it was weird that Manhattan, there's so many north to south options and so many redundant north to south options. But east to west, even though it's not that wide for someone like me, I don't mind walking it. There's not a lot of options. You think there would be like some circle lines in there or something. It's kind of a, it's an amazing system. It's super, super expansive, but it's also dumpy and disgusting at the same time. It's one of those love to hate it kind of things. That's cool, Katie. Yeah, Stanley. Hopefully, the Eglinton West Line, what would have gone pretty much all the way out there, but I hope they take it out there. Jennifer Keesmaat would have been good. Yes, she wouldn't have just been good. She would have been perfect for it. Like an experienced city planner with city planning experience in this city, who's also just mind-blowing how that woman got railroaded by John Tory. Luke Kang, Rob Ford would repeat subway, 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 but he was talking about the sandwich place. Alright, Cornish, I've got some Ottawa Transit to look up. Follow Johnny on his seldom updated Instagram account. I'm going to have to include some Twitch pitches for you, Nightbot. How many Twitch followers am I up to, by the way?
Okay.
We're up to 93 followers on Twitch. Sweet. We're getting up to the big 100. The L train is crosstown, I believe. What's up with Nightbot? Nightbot is the new mod. It adds some flavor of consistency to the modding, just in terms of like people typing in all caps or emojis. Different mods applied that differently. It's like, this is brain dead stuff. Nightbot can do it all consistently, but I still have to tinker with it. Test what bike you have. This is the Rise Fixie. This is not the Movin'. I'm probably gonna sell this bike actually. This was the last time I rode it when I recorded this video.
Pedaling to help this thing get up it. That was the case when I went up the.
Why is Squid Game so hyped? I don't know. I'm still watching Alice in Borderland, but I have not yet started Squid Game.
So I want to turn left here.
Wing Zero spent his time in Midtown and Lower Manhattan. You stayed in tourist areas. That's what most people do. I stayed just south of Times Square. Johnny, have you ever been to England? No. You have a Ninja 700. I don't know what we're talking about. Is that a Kawasaki?
And here comes one of the nastier notes
What's
in the city.
a pre-war bike?
I'm at 2 battery bars. Let's see if I'm down to 1 after this.
I am Google. Oh, those look pretty cool, actually.
Was an old
That is a
racial
very
bike.
distinctive, neat style. Kind of like
Well, there was
older
one.
cars. Dicey
Yeah,
passed there. I wasn't paying
alright.
attention. I'm assuming he went too close.
Up to the top.
I don't know, Liu Kang. I have been by there many a times. I don't think
All right, let's
he's
keep
in that
battery.
area. And even the police told me no sightings of him. Lisa stayed in Bushwick. We're very aware
Full
of your
throttle.
hipster stay in New York.
Going
Just
60.
kidding. Where am I now? What street is it? Oh, I'm going up Poplar Plains. This is one of
I'm going up and down.
the worst, nastiest hills you can go up in the
Battery
city.
would last 30 minutes, probably.
So I think that I'm not doing my e-bike much favors by going up it.
Little pedal.
On the throttle, mind you, without
12,
even
13 kilometers
pedal
per
powering,
hour,
but
14. Yes, we're down to 1 battery bar.
yeah, look how slow it's going. My other e-bike would have just like crushed it up this hill, but this thing's like
Lightly pedaling.
barely moving. Go, you stupid
Guy
e-bike.
going the wrong way. And this would be
All
an
right,
absolute
test.
bugger. That was on my normal signal speed without the battery and the motor.
Ping 0, that's fair. And also the touristy areas are touristy for a reason.
You don't have to worry about me there.
27 minutes left on the stream. Nightbot says, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you, Nightbot. Yes, I'm telling everyone to sign up and follow my Twitch, which is it's the definition of half-assed. And my other channel, but this is the channel you should be subbing to. Johnny on a penny farthing. I was thinking any old bike or even motorcycle. I love the super old Swiss Army bicycles. So I guess you're also a fan of like those 60 style American cars versus the modern ones. All right, Lisa, enjoy dealing with laundry and other adult shiz before Dreamland. Later, skaters, and have a good weekend.
When I'm really down, the battery will
Have a
start
good night.
flashing, but there's just
Lisa, you should go to bed.
one
Nephews
bar
have.
left.
Everyone's going to bed, and I'm here stuck because I said I would play this whole video, even though I was up almost at the ass crack of dawn live streaming today.
If I wasn't on the throttle, this thing
Woe
would have
is me.
lasted much
All right,
longer.
Claudia, have a good night.
Worst case scenario.
What's Toronto like compared to Vancouver? Apples to oranges. Toronto is massive. Vancouver is small. Vancouver has amazing nature not too far from the city. Toronto not so much. But I think Toronto's probably safer. I've heard a lot of things about Vancouver not being such a great place these days. So I made it up the Poplar Plains Hill, and now I think I'm going to turn right at St. Clair because I got to get my ass home. We're running low on battery. How often are you on Twitch? I've been on Twitch 3 days out of the last 5. I'm going to try to do it 2 or 3 times a week, and it's going to be a mix of hanging out here and doing it in real life.
We'll do that bike.
So
I'm trying to
Twitch
kill
is
you.
going to be a bit of a mixed bag. And I do this kind of stream every Sunday on my Johnny Stumbles channel. Devin prefers the 60 style British and Italian. What pain in the ass to maintain though. Never want to own one. You just like to look
Yes,
at them.
now it's showing 2 bars.
Alexa, finish designing the Ontario line and start building it. Alexa, shut up! She's talking about the Toronto to Windsor high-speed route, which is ironic since KDM is saying, sorry, Johnny, I'm off to bed too. I've been working like a biatch, and I'm exhausted. Have a good one. Thanks for the awesome videos. Thank you for
I had a thought to go north.
joining in this rare Friday night home hangout. Have a good night,
Alright,
KDM.
We're down to 1 battery bar.
We're like apples to Samsungs. What's the big deal about Ginny, Johnny? I don't know, Peter. She's got a monster following. I'm blown away that she streams for 8-9 hours a day, 5-6 days a week, and always has a well-planned itinerary. Like, it's just, it's an impressive thing, but there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes, and it doesn't always come off that way that there is, but I don't know. I don't normally watch that kind of stream. I do put some of those people up on my TV while I'm working, but that's that. What do you recommend for somewhat older persons, e-bikes or e-scooters? It says Bash Brannigan. It depends. It depends on where you're going. Like E-scooters are easier to carry. They're easier to bring upstairs. They're a lot more portable. But you do have to stand. E-bikes, a lot heavier, but a lot better as a mode of transport. So it depends on you. Johnny, are you originally from BC? No. What'd she say? She started chirping about the Ontario high-speed line between Toronto and Windsor. JD picked up some New Balance 990. Those are some old-school looking shoes. Thank you, Peter Charles. Alexa getting an education at Toronto Transit roads. You know, I went off in the video I recorded tonight. It's a short video. It's only about 25 minutes. Short by my standards. But I got a little ranty about transit on that video. And then I walked into a bus with my umbrella open. Oh, well, hello, Robert Ramos. Rainer says done. Thanks so much for your coverage of Toronto. Thank you, Martin, and thank you for being a YouTube channel member. Your support is amazing. I'm working with another creator to film a scripted spooky Halloween walk with built-in jump scares. Devin, links are not allowed on my channel because it's just one of those things that it'll get nuked. But I will make an exception if you do that, and if it's available online. Drop the link, and I will use my modding powers to make it available. Ryan Ride says everyone on Twitch seems to stream for hours. Yes, when you look at the YouTube streamers, I'm a bad example. I stream for like an hour and a half, but Action Kid will go 2.5 hours. Most of those guys will do that. Then you look at the Twitch streamers, and they're like at it 7-8 hours a day. Man, I'm exhausted. Even when I'm on my scooter or e-bike, I'm exhausted after like an hour and a half because you're like dialed in, right? You're hyper aware of your surroundings, you're operating a vehicle, or you're walking on the sidewalk, you're chatting. I can't imagine how they do like 7-8 hours. It's like just streaming your life. They're basically in the Truman Show. Johnny, what was your favorite place to live? Probably in Seoul, right next to Gangnam Station. That was pretty awesome. You watched Timcast in real life for a half hour or so, 32K watching. Wow, too political. I don't really dabble in the politics too much unless it comes to stuff I feel strongly about. That I also think aligns with my general audience. You know, generally pro-transit-y kind of stuff. But yeah, 32K watching, that's insane. That's insane. Nightbot says, check out Johnny's other channel here on YouTube. Thank you, Nightbot. You said cops don't give tickets, but isn't it crazy that e-scooters are illegal? E-scooters shouldn't be illegal. Like, I can follow all the rules of the road on the e-scooter the same as my e-bike. What's the difference? Why is one legal and one not legal? That's the argument. And I think the police just ain't got time to... And they don't... There's a lot of things the police don't enforce. And with good reason. Like, they give out very few public drinking tickets because most people do it responsibly. I think e-scooters are one of those things where it's just so stupid that they don't even bother to enforce. Wear your helmet, follow the rules of the road, you're good. Alex always gets ranty about transit. Some Twitch streamers do 24 hours. Yeah. It's nuts the ones that do it outside because they need data plans to back that up. I don't know, Peter Charles. I have not seen it yet. The Truman Show is life now. Kind of. Or what's that other one? There was another movie, Ed Wood, that was very similar, wasn't it? We have crossed midnight. We are now streaming on Saturday, folks. Stanley, yes, but it's not a subway. You could say transit network, but I would say that Seoul would blow it out of the water. Not only are there no slowdowns or strikes, but it's vastly more convenient. Martin, $20 Canadian. Martin Van Owen. Hopefully I got your last name correct. Thank you, Martin, for the $20. That is ridiculously appreciated. And you're a channel member, too. So you're doubling down on your support. Thank you, Martin. Sorry, it's late. Thank you again. Sarah Hausman in the house. Hey, Johnny. JD says you can get a DUI on a scooter. I hope you can get a DUI in any vehicle you ride on the road. It just makes sense. You should not be operating over the legal limit. Sean says his beer is cold. My beer is getting not as cold as it was. I have milked it. Holy crap. I feel like the DD who decided to have a beer at the club and they drink the same beer all night. The Canada line is a Subway. Thank you again, Martin. Wing Zero. I remember.
Traffic, so let's make a
What
left
was that
here.
club in Burlington? There was a club in Burlington that Martin Streak, who killed himself tragically, would always call Girlington. And me and my friends, we would drive there. And when you left the club, you couldn't escape it without going through a checkpoint, like an OPP checkpoint. So we always had, and we all had G2 licenses, so we always had a designated driver who didn't touch alcohol. But yeah, it seems like Burlington, that type of thing happens quite a bit. But I mean, if you're walking down the street and you're intoxicated and you're not harming anything,
All right,
you should not get a ticket for that. That's just ridiculous.
now
Moving to
has
Toronto from Vancouver, which
battery
neighborhoods
meter.
would you recommend? You
Battery
left
now has
Midtown.
no bars.
Midtown is very hit or miss. I live in the heart of Midtown at Yonge and Eglinton. They could just rename it Construction Town. It's a great neighborhood, minus the construction. Maybe Yonge and St. Clair or Yonge and Davisville, you kind of avoid the construction, but you still get Midtown vibes with the close proximity to downtown. Even closer proximity to downtown. Another cool Midtown hood is St. Clair and Bathurst.
26.16 kilometers.
So I would look at
Average speed 20.2.
Yonge and
Total ride
Davisville,
time,
Yonge and
1
St.
hour
Clair,
and
and
17.
St. Clair and Bathurst.
Although that
Or if you don't mind living in a construction
only
zoo,
applies
Yonge and
10
Eglinton.
seconds, it takes the auto stop.
You double lock
Stop, I guess.
bike frames
Release it
anyways,
to
you never
batteries, it
haul them
wants to
into
do
buildings
something,
without an
that's what I'm
elevator.
saying,
Your bike
that's
isn't
right.
worth stealing. You can get a DUI in a canoe. I've been lugging one of my e-bikes up and down some stairs lately. From all the videos you have filmed, which one is your most favorite? The one that almost has 1 million views? Probably my most favorite would be my original 2 hours of walking around Toronto. I did one recently, an updated one, and I might do another one, actually. I might do an update to the update, but probably the original 2 hours of walking around downtown. Beer is milk from a mad cow. You were so drunk you were unable to walk. Well, then maybe you deserved the, maybe you deserved the drunk tank. Maybe. Devin, there is 15 minutes left in the video. When my e-bike runs out of battery, the video is going to end. Do you know a Vancouver Twitch streamer, Hitch, who pre-COVID was a hitchhiker, but now he bikes across Canada? I don't know him, but I'll be interested in looking that up. And I guess he is a lot more handy at flat tires and that sort of thing than I ever will be.
Here's the community center.
Just reading your messages, Cornish and Monarch and Peter Charles, landing strip.
All right, this will be the one place.
All right, Devin, up to you. But I'm not offended if you want to go to bed. But we've had a good turnout tonight. 187 people, and it's after midnight. The Stumbles channel would be below 100 people after midnight. Zach Ken's walking videos in North Bay was a special thing though, because that
One bar.
is his hometown.
This thing.
I don't know, if I do smaller cities, it would be a one-off, like
Yeah,
go
one
there,
bar again. Isn't that
film a
magical?
video. Maybe because I have a car, and that would be that. But
Chug up this hill. Bike.
off the top of my head, no. My channel is Toronto, primarily the urban areas, but I do branch out
These are the
every once in a while when I get the
residential
opportunity to,
streets
but
around Yonge and
probably not going to go out of my way to do small cities. And if my videos are anything like the video I posted this morning, nobody's watching them anymore. This video got a third the views that they normally get. It was getting like half, and then it fell off even more. Now it's getting like a third. Hey, Johnny Strides on Twitch is up to 94 followers. Sweet. Yeah, but I was wanting to figure out how much battery I had, Nouvelle, so how do I do that without running it down? But yeah, I generally, like, I don't plug my phone in before I go to bed. Whatever it has, I leave it. It's usually within 30 to 70. And then if I need it for a full day, I just charge it in the morning. Because isn't quick charge a good thing?
Alright.
Hey, Uber, I'm just realizing Uber sent me a picture of my food sitting at my door, which I ate. All right, Tio Steve, thank you for your membership support. And have a good night, sir, and have a good weekend. You should do a Go Transit Ride video. I should, Daniela. I should. You can show me around Hamilton, Burlington, and Oakville. I actually know Oakville quite well. I grew up in Port Credit, and I would go to Oakville quite often. And I have an aunt in Burlington. I've even streamed from Burlington. A driving stream, but it still counts. Thank you, Nightbot, for doing your thing. 12 minutes left in the rare Friday night home stream. 12 minutes, folks.
And into some traffic.
Should I play the video at a faster speed to get it over with? What's in your drink collection behind you?
Someone's brakes down there.
That is Macallan and Absolute Vodka. And then I have Zerkova, which is a vodka, and then I have a Fireball whiskey behind me, right on the Stouffville line. Good night, Peter Charles. You love the videos of Toronto at night. They're your favorite. Well, the video I filmed tonight will be just for you. Thank you, Cornish. Have you streamed Unionville? People keep asking me that. No, I haven't, but we'll get up there at some point. We'll get up there at some point. I'm kind of hoping Ken or someone else goes up there, and then I can be like, just watch their video. I haven't been getting all the videos lately that I've done outside of the downtown core have been on the subway line. I haven't. It's probably been a few months since I've really ventured out and done somewhere more remote within the city, so I need to get back to that. But yeah, you are very, very welcome, Dave Upper. Thank you for the kind words, and I'm glad they helped. I'm sure this video isn't helping anyone, but it's still fun. Here you go, my Obi-Wan. Teach me the ways of the Force. All right, Lisa, get a gimbal that doesn't wobble. Thank you for the $5. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer, who has a channel. Check it out if you want to see some Ottawa action. You are missing tequila in your drink collection. I have tequila over there, actually. I do have tequila. I have tequila that I bought in Mexico. I also have a Havana Club.
Yeah, it's definitely
that I bought in Cuba, and I have a really nice sake that I bought in Japan.
A lot of power.
Downtown Hamilton is so fun. So many weird people. You once saw some guy riding his bicycle, which was moving backwards. Well, we have a running man in Toronto who runs backwards. Do you ever not enjoy these walks? I'm sure sometimes your feet gotta hurt.
It's fair to say.
I actually had a foot problem, but it's been pretty good lately. But no, I always enjoy them. Like, I don't enjoy getting to them. It's like the going from being home to being outside. That part I don't like, but once I'm doing them, I thoroughly enjoy it.
Normally hit high 20s, low 30s, no problem on the throttle. Now it's
when it gets cold, will you still stream? I streamed all of last winter. In fact, I streamed more in last winter than I do now. Although I am looking forward to the new e-bike with the big fat tires. I'll be streaming from that in the winter. I need to get a solution for my microphone to be nice and quiet and not pick up sounds from winter gear like heavy coats and stuff, but I'll figure that out. Ryan Rides has 4 followers on Twitch. One is Teratopia, and one is me, my friend. I'm following you. I have I follow 4 channels, and you are one of them.
Take a hit now.
And we are at 95 Twitch followers. Sweet. Thank you, people. You thought Lisa got a gimbal? You could swear she was talking about one in a video even. She said it was acting funny. Walter Peterson. Thank you for watching my streams. Most streams freeze over in the winter. Running backwards can't be too safe. I don't know, Andrew, but there is a guy who does it. Brash Brannigan? No, but they were also a hotspot earlier. I have a lot of friends that are there. For the longest time, it was Taiwan and Vietnam that were kicking ass. 2 other countries I visited and are amazing.
As opposed to a not nice Ferrari.
Yogi will be following you, Ryan Rides. There we go. Should we do a collab stream on Twitch? That is weird, Wing Zero. Daniela says 5 more until the big 1,000. Yes, or 100. You know, I like it. I like the fact that 96, 4 more till we hit 100 on Twitch. I like that.
18, 17,
That small channel feeling. It's cool.
fully on
I'll be
throttle.
kind of sad if my Twitch ever gets to like 1,000 followers because I'll just probably want to start a new
And
one.
when I'm pedaling,
That was cool about Stumbles. Now Stumbles is big enough
the
that
assist is really not doing much.
it just kind of demotivates you from wanting it to grow. Ryan Rides Toronto, folks. Ryan Rides Toronto, all one word. Put that into Twitch and click follow. Jay wants to see a live stream or video from another country. I want to do that
Yeah,
too.
I gotta get off this main street.
I'm hoping to go to Thailand in January. I have preliminary plans with my friends.
13, 12.
They just need to lift the quarantine, which they're talking about doing for a special list of 10 countries. So as long as Canada is in that list, I will be on a plane, no matter what the cost, to Thailand in January.
We are crawling along.
Reading some of your messages.
Death of the battery.
And it is 16 degrees. The wind is blowing from the east at 4 miles per hour.
This parking lot.
What street is this? This is, oh, we are near the end of my video. Look at this. This is me draining the battery. This is near Yonge and Eglinton. We're in a parking lot.
6,
I forget is it Castlefield? I think it's just off at
6.4,
Castlefield.
6.7.
But my battery is struggling, folks.
Okay,
I was
consider
watching
the
my
battery
stream
to be dead
on
right now
Twitch
because
actually
hopefully
while you guys are all watching this one.
you would not be riding your bike like this.
Go! Go! I was determined to just ride until the battery absolutely died. That's why it's kind of putting like this. So it's kind of good that I was in a parking lot to do this.
So yeah, it's alive, but
Don't worry, paranormal witness girl. I will be out there. I love recording in like a snowstorm or like crazy heavy rain or like that type of thing. That's my favorite type of recording. Like other than tonight where I kind of wussed out and decided to stop doing it because I knew like the rest of the video wasn't really worth getting. But I love recording in that weather.
Still had a few gasps left.
Yeah, it is a pretty exclusive list, but hopefully we'll get it. Brash Brannigan just followed me on Twitch. G-Spots is late nights my G. Me too, Devin. Alright, I think this is where it says I have 4 minutes of recording left. Oh, and it just gave up the ghost.
No battery life.
I'm still going. I'm still going. Alright, Yogi. 5:17 a.m. Holy shit. Why are you still here? Good night, Yogi. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out and modding. Thank you, Yogi. Oh, I'm off the bike. Thank goodness I am off the bike. So what else is there to record? Why is it still recording? This is weird. We are looking at a fence. Janet just signed
And
up
there
to
we go,
Ryan
the
Wright
RS60
Toronto on Twitch. You mean Ryan Rides Toronto
single-speed
on
belt
Twitch?
drive e-bike
Martin
has
says stream Grimsby on the way to Niagara Falls on the Go Bus. That's an idea.
finally drained the battery
That's
completely.
an idea. G-Spot, what you sipping tonight? We have finished sipping, but I was just drinking this IPA, this Voyager 6% IPA.
That sounded weird. The fun of being a YouTuber.
Thank you, Gerald712 Liberal Swan. That's a mouthful.
I'm just saving that.
There we go,
file.
Janet. That sounds right. I was wondering who Ryan Wright is. Paranormal Witness Girl says Yogi is a hero. There are a lot of us, Devin. Have you considered
And there
taking
we
up
go.
juggling recently? I know how to juggle. I used to play baseball.
Battery on my Rise Fixie
And
single-speed belt
when
drive
you sat
e-bike
on the
is
bench, or at least
really
when I
been
did,
completely
I started
drained.
juggling baseballs.
Although
So
the
that's
last
how I
few
learned.
minutes it was functionally useless.
I'll juggle
That's
on
why it's so
the Johnny Stumbles
Might as well
live
be dead.
stream, if anyone can remind me. I'll do it on stream.
I'm here in a parking lot in Midtown Toronto.
Used to talk
Not too far from where I live.
to the
so
guard
that's
who directed
convenient.
traffic for parking at York Memorial School.
There you can see
Neat.
the battery meter is completely down to 0, and it's registered.
And we are losing viewers. They are dropping like flies because they know the video is about to end.
According to Strava,
Mike T0909 is now following me on Twitch. So for some reason,
total of 144
my Streamlabs alerts
gained
are no
elevation
longer
wise at an
working
average speed of 19.6
for YouTube,
kilometers per
but
hour.
they're working for Twitch. This is really
A
weird.
max elevation of 169 meters and
All right, Ryan, right, get
a
to
max
it.
speed of 51.
This video apparently has an hour and 27 minutes.
It's worth noting.
An hour, a minute, and
I was
26
on the
seconds
throttle
left.
pretty much the whole time, only pedaling off of stops. And there was one pretty steep hill climb in there at
That's
Poplar
true,
Plains.
Wing.
But for the most part, it was relatively flat. City
Fried
line,
Kid is now following. Fried Kid.
And
Last time I had
Throttle was
96 Twitch
auto-stopping.
followers. Where are we now? 100! We
since
did
the total
it!
Moving time was an hour.
We
and
hit
29
100
minutes.
Twitch followers. Thank you, everyone, for
34
making my
seconds.
Twitch dreams come true.
So now I get
Ever
to
had
ride this
poutine
thing
with
back
IPA,
home,
Johnny? I
luckily.
believe I did
Just
that the
around the
other
corner
night
from here.
on the live stream. I had a.
And it's kind of like an
I
escalator.
ordered a
escalator breaks.
poutine with my
It just
Rudy
becomes
burger,
stairs.
and I had an IPA with
This
that.
thing runs out of
Aaron
battery. It
says,
just
"What's for
becomes
dinner?" We
ammonia.
had Dave's hot chicken tonight. I ordered it on stream and
All right.
had it
Thank you
delivered.
for watching, and
You had
don't forget
can
to subscribe
tennis
to the channel if
balls.
you haven't already. I'll be posting this full ride.
Johnny, is IPA your
a few
favorite
days
kind of beer?
after
Pretty
This
much.
one has been uploaded. And if you want to see more longer form,
All right,
bike
we're-
and e-bike
we've got
rides, head over
15
to my
seconds
channel,
left.
Johnny Strides.
And this
All right,
video is
thanks
going
for
to
watching,
end.
and I will catch you on the next one.
And she gone. So there is this stream here. So don't forget, Brash Brannigan, congrats on 100, $6.99. Thank you, Brash Brannigan. That is awesome. Chris Mills says, peace, I'm knackered. I'm Fried Kid, you're welcome. Thank you, G-Spot. Thank you for the follow. If you liked this kind of stream, I do something like this every Sunday night, most Sunday nights. I don't want to say every Sunday night, and that is subject to change. So head over to Johnny Stumbles, my alter ego. I'm also going to be posting some more YouTube Shorts videos there pretty soon. I uploaded this sniped video today that I hastily edited. And Johnny Strides, this here is a stream that I recorded this morning. 101 followers. So yeah, if you want to see some randomy streams from me, head over to Twitch. We're now at 101 followers. And Ryan Rides Toronto is now at 7 followers. So if you want to possibly get in on some Twitch streams, Ryan, you just need to click the button that enables stream replays and you'll be good. and you will be good. Let me refresh this. You should be at 8 followers now. 7. Come on, guys. The stream does not end until it hits 8. Watch, someone will unfollow and it'll go to 6 because people do that. No, I'm not going to do that, but follow Ryan on Twitch. Follow Ryan on YouTube. Why not? Hey, Johnny Strides, 102. Woo! It was fun to see Johnny live this time, noon here in Singapore. Good night to those only starting their Saturday. Kathleen, you could not get on yet. That's fine. Devin, don't worry. Nothing's changing on YouTube. Same amount of content. Don't worry about that. I'm not reducing the YouTube content, but I have not transwave. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this off right here. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a premiere tomorrow, maybe at 9 a.m. on YouTube. So one last chance to hang out. I won't premiere on Sunday, and I probably won't stream this weekend. Maybe Sunday, but definitely not tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to all of those who have sent super chats. Thank you to our mods. And thank you very much to everyone else. Lisa says, $5. We are losing us to the dark side. Thank you, Lisa. Have a good night. Good luck with your gimbal. And on that note, I will see you next time. I don't know when I will do another stream like this on this channel. Probably not